This isn't a conversation about the problems with the League Arena. This is more of a conversation about these are the people that they are making these changes for.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I really struggle with understanding that about Nexters. If the majority of their players and their revenue is from mobile, why wouldn't they cater to them more? So, Robert, I believe this to be a common misconception. I believe this to be a very common misconception. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot this. Here we go. Vincent Jacoby comment, so we can put it back on the board. Vincent, I'm assuming that you got this from one of Misty's videos. Misty finished 8th overall in the League Arena, and it cost her apparently 435,000 emeralds to get there. 435,000 emeralds, and she got rank 8. Now, the important thing about the high rank is this. It's the Yasmin skin. The emeralds, yeah. The avatar frame, sure. The arena coins and the other rewards for being in the final league or whatever it is, the Royals League or whatever it's called, the Platinum Diamond League, whatever the top league is in League Arena on Facebook and web, was this Yasmin skin. Completely cosmetic. Completely cosmetic. Has no stats to it whatsoever. Assume that the rest of us have no chance of getting this Yasmin skin because we weren't in the beta test. 435,000 emeralds. How much is that in US dollars? It's around $500. No. It's less than that. It's less than that. So it's like 1,400 emeralds per dollar. So whatever that is, 1,500 emeralds per dollar or something like that. So there are players. My point is there are players that are spending an enormous and ridiculous amount of emeralds for nonsense. Nonsense. This is completely cosmetic. Okay? If somebody's willing to do this for a completely cosmetic item, completely cosmetic, has no bearing at all on gameplay. Zero. Think about how much people are spending on actual things that matter. For example, the Angus mechanical skin that's on sale right now. $27. This actually provides value. Actually provides a change in combat. Not a lot, not in every instance. It isn't a must-have skin, but it does actually create a difference. Now, she spent 435,000 emeralds to get rank 8, which means either one, she spent the initial 435 just to get there and didn't have to really spend that much more to stay in the top 10. Presumably, she had to spend 435,000 emeralds, and a good chunk of that was to stay in the top 10. Obviously, there's the initial push. Like, you have to spend emeralds in order to get the extra combat attempts, right? In order to stay in the top 10, or to get into the top 10. And then you have to stay there. You have to stay there, and that means spending more and more and more emeralds for more and more and more fights. This isn't a conversation about the problems with the League Arena. This is more of a conversation about these are the people that they are making these changes for. So scrolling back up to Robert's statement here, Robert says, I really struggle with understanding that about Nexters. If the majority of their players and their revenue is from mobile, why would they not cater to them? Why would they not cater to them? And to that I say, they are catering to the revenue. You just don't really see it. I think people don't have a concept of actually how many people are paying a lot of money to play this game. Like the League Arena and her spending 435,000 emeralds on it. Let me go find that screenshot again. And her spending 435,000 emeralds on it. Sure, that might just be 10 people, right? Maybe 10 people in all of Facebook and web are having to spend that much to get there. But that's not the case. It's not the case because a lot of people are in competition to get there. Otherwise, you wouldn't have to spend that much. There's a certain amount of emeralds that you have to spend in arena fights to get to the highest league and then into the top 10. There's you have to spend something to get there. And then there's a level of maintenance. What does that look like? And I think if you build it, they will come kind of thing. I think that if they build something like this, the people that are going to throw a fit and quit are the people that aren't really paying anything in the first place. The people that are paying for stuff, like Robert says, Nexters loves to take advantage of people who love to have bragging rights. Those kinds of people that are susceptible to that kind of psychological trap, trick, whatever, that's what this stuff is made for. And you have a conversation with yourself and other people in the community about, oh, they're not really listening to people. Well, no, they are 100% listening to people. They're 100% listening to people that are fiendishly spending money on this game for what accounts for a non-centralized or a non-decentralized NFT, right? A completely worthless banner or a skin without any stats on it, or an avatar frame, right? And there was probably, 20 to 30 players that really stepped on the gas for this. I have no idea. I have no idea what the top ranking looked like. I don't know if like the top 100 was super competitive. I don't know if the top 15 was super competitive. I don't know where Misty, needed to spend more or didn't, or spent enough and got to where they were trying to get to and got there. I don't have that information. Like that might be in their video. Maybe go watch their video. But yeah, that's why. I think people are going to spend over nonsense, and they're just going to keep going. I saw somebody question about the average spend. I think the average spend per player is like, it's around $100. I think it's like $92 or something like that. The average spend per spending player. The avatar frame seems so silly. The guild banners seem way sillier to me. But whatever. Anthony, the presumption is that they have... I'm pretty sure that Misty has all of that maxed already. Press releases. Here we go. 2025. Oh, that's news. That just was announced today. We'll check that out. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. So the monthly paying users, the amount of users that are buying things in the game every month. So there's 284,000 people per month making purchases, and the average purchase per month is $90. So the average spend per player is $90, and there's 284,000 players spending. Oh yeah. $90 per month. Yeah. If you spend, then on average you will spend $90 per month. Most of you will spend, $8 a month for Valkyrie's favor, and that's it. But some of you spend hundreds, right?